Alright, so the limited run games event is happening. So I haven't actually done any of these for like an actual recorded thing. It's my first time actually recording. I have watched them. It was my first time actually recording it. So I'm a sucker for limited run games. I love physical media. I love collecting the stuff. When the occasional game comes in I have to get, I have to get it. So well, it's going to be pretty interesting to see what they got. Last year they had some pretty big heavy hitters. This year might be the same. And I do appreciate this year also. It is produced by Mega64, a YouTube group that I'm a big fan of. So I already know it's going to be very entertaining. And listen, when I get the chance, I'm going to this store. They have made a limited run games. Oh my god, they had the Monkey Island set. I have to go. The one thing I couldn't get, I was broke at the time. I couldn't get the Monkey Island pack. Yeah, they have a physical place. They actually sell limited run games stuff there, but it's a legit game store. So they got a bunch of other stuff there too. And they got used games too. So it's like I'm there. I'm ready to make the trek down. It seems like a dope store.
I would like to see more exclusive events on the East Coast, especially. We don't get a lot of that. A lot of the bigger events are basically on the West Coast in California.
This might be what I'm hoping is the first of many.
Yep.
In Raleigh, I've been really missing like a retro game store of any kind.
I feel like this is going to become like the center for something really cool for like the community around here.
It's like, the East does need some game stuff, but it should come to the West too.
They got all the rare games in there. What are you looking for? Dude, I heard they do have Scrunch. I heard that they do have that. We're gonna play some Scrunch. Yeah. I heard they have the limited edition Mania. That is a scary game. It's like Castle. You don't want to play that game.
Also, who did this audio? Why is it all panned to the left? My left headphone is loving this. Let me see those prices. I know it's Pokemon. This shit's probably like $300, especially if it's boxed. Like in my local game store, a copy of like Pokemon Red and some of those Game Boy Advance ones, loose. I'm talking loose. Just the cartridge itself, I have seen it go for like 140, 150, and they got like 8 of them. And that's what bothers me. It's like, how you gonna be charging $150 for a cart and then be like, yeah, we got like 9 of them in stock? Really? We gotta stay in business. Yeah, you bought 9 Pokemon. Maybe you don't have to buy 9 of them. We gotta stay afloat. Alright, that copy of Mario 1 Duck Hunt, that's gonna be $70. It's Mario. I will be there someday. Alright, time for the Scrunt physical release.
Rated RP2M.
Daniel Chips. Fucking name.
Agent, you're just in time. We've been looking for a BT specialist like you. We need your help.
We have a hostage situation. We just received this video from the terrorist leader.
Hello, agents. I see you've ignored my demands. Well, ignore this. Now that I have your attention, we want a plane to South America. And if not, all the other hostages will get it.
They're trying to leave the country. You want to know why? E3 trailers.
These guys got 300 kilos of unauthorized trailers in that compound.
That's why we need you, Agent. The last guy who had your job went missing 2 weeks ago. We found him on a beach in Mexico, relaxing, without a head.
This is what we were able to recover from the body. Trailers. Let's take a look.
Oh, okay. All right, I figured it's gonna get physical release on it. I still gotta play the first one. I'm lagging it on games. Second one does look good. Alright, what is this? It's kind of giving me Binding Isaac vibes. Thorium. That's probably the name of the studio, yeah. Looks pretty nice. I think it's the first I've even like heard of this game. Battle bosses, okay. Yeah, this actually looks alright.
Looks like we found that missing shipment of limited run games E3 announcements.
These guys thought they could get away with stealing all our trailers? Not on our watch.
Watch out, we're under attack!
I saw a little bit of this during that Mega 64 day stream.
Good shooting, Agent. I don't think any of them survived. You just saved Uncle Sam a whole lot of court fees.
Let's find out what these guys had on them. Ha! Trailers. Let's see what this is all about.
You wake up one day and find it's all been
Wait
a
a
dream.
second.
Or you wake up and discover you've been asleep all the time and the nightmare
Oh,
is real.
snap. This game?
I'm McCoy, LPD Rep Detect Unit. Sometimes we're called Blade Runners.
This shit better be on like a big box. Just like the PC, just make it all huge. Make it look cool.
Where's Captain Bryant?
Don't get too excited. The other Blade Runners are all jammed up.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
2 minutes. That's how much time I give.
Never played this game.
Wanders in here off the street.
If you spot anything you think I ought to know about, tell me.
It's like I was a sucker for these styled games back then.
I thought replicants were
Anything like Tex Murphy, like those point and click games. So,
They're not killers, detective. They're innocents.
oh, this has a cool physical release. I have to get it.
It's a very simple solution to an old design.
Boy, they better make it look big box, look sick. I'm there.
Oh, those skin jobs got no respect for anything that truly lives and breathes.
How'd you feel about taking a little test?
You come into my shop and you want to VK me?
Cough up some dirt early, or I'm taking this disc downtown. There could be a group of Nexus 6s tracking down genetic designers. There are things I want to know. Take it easy, big fella.
I have nothing to fear from any of my children.
You got the wrong place, Jack. They be hosing off the true life building across town.
Oh, I swear.
I want all the data you have on replicant DNA structures, the mutation studies, everything.
I'm a Blade Runner. You don't believe me? Call Lieutenant Gusa.
We're closed.
We're not here to buy, little man.
Those look nice for like 4K upscaling.
Talking crazy. The hunter be dangerous.
I just have a feeling that there's gonna be like some crazy stuff in this game where it's just like, all right, how would you know to do that? You have to just think outside of some crazy box, because every game in that era did that, where the puzzles were almost so no nonsense that you legit would have to shut your brain off and think of the dumbest possible solution, and it always was it. It's like, it's not that. Oh, it's that.
And now it's time.
Or it's got some like pixel peeking stuff. Available now? Shit, okay. Nah. It's okay. Apparently it's on GOG.com. Well, depending on how much I might pick it up on PS5. Okay. Looks pretty cool. Sounding like Doom, Quake style shooter from that era. Like I've never played this game. Looks pretty dope though. This is music on bumping the whole on. Ding, 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 ding. Power Slave, Exhumed, available now. My favorite thing to see, available now.
Let's head into the
Wait! I found some more trailers in the bag.
Oh. Let's watch those.
Wait for it again?
Earth, the not-so-distant future. Solar flares and overcrowding have destroyed the world's food supply. From her secret lab at Ingest Corp, bioengineering billionaire Ericosaurus creates an incredible breed of 8-legged creatures with all the meat and muscle humanity needs to survive. But will we survive the Spider-Saurs?
Spider-Saurs. Never heard of this game. Alright, someone grew up playing Contra and loving it, because it definitely has like that Contra just look to the gameplay. Just in the flips, the movement of the gun. All Contra. Listen, if you're gonna base a game off of one thing, Contra's a good one. Yeah. Yeah, there's the little spread gun. Coming soon. Hey, Ford's got their hands in a lot of things. Johan Vinet. I don't know if I said that right. Lunark. It's kind of styled off of shoot. Oh, like the little climb animation reminded me a little bit of like Prince of Persia, where the animation's all kind of fluid. That's pretty nice. I worry is that be a little like hard to see those bullets since how small the dude is.
Okay, let's watch that one.
Revisit the unique cyberpunk meets fantasy setting of on console of reimagined for Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo of. Is he gonna do it now? Is he gonna leave me in a classic story-driven RPGs of? I'm not stopping this. Gripping turn-based combat of. Shadowrun trilogy. Physical edition commentary. Heard a lot of Shadowrun. Never played it.
Sir, you'll never guess what I just found. More trailers.
Final 3DS release ever. Good to see the 3DS still getting some love in 2022. The DSiWare Classic. I never played this. Honestly, I might get it because it's going to be the last 3DS one. Kind of looks cool too. Final 3DS physical. Yeah, I'm gonna try my hand and get it. It's probably not gonna happen because limited run games can be hard sometimes to get stuff. You gotta wake up at like 3 in the morning and hope you have the speed of a tiger to like get through their site. But I'm gonna try. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. Buy them individually. Or the dual. Alright, I'm gonna go for that dual pack. Or get the collector set. Alright, I'm not gonna go for that. If I can just get it, I'd be fine. Alright, we're gonna get a date when we can get that order in. So I can have my money ready. Okay, it's coming soon. Alright, I'll have some money on the side. This looks nice. I like the art for the main dude, just skeleton guy. Skeletac. 22. Ooh, let's go. All right, I gotta get this. Give me the date. I want this release. Huh? Coming soon for Xbox. That doesn't make any sense, huh? There's a joke to that. Wait. Are they really putting that original Bill and Ted game? It's like of all the games, that NES one, I played it. Listen, I wasn't too big. That game's got some problems with it. Retro collection. This better be like $20. Maybe the Game Boy one's alright, but the NES one I have played. That one, eh. And it's on the 5. For all the people who want to play Bill and Ted in 4K.
Far in the future, Earth was attacked by unidentified aliens. The cities were reduced to ruins. A single soldier is sent to battle.
Wait,
he is humanity's last hope. He is
Super Famicom Cult Classic. Oh, wait. Turrican and Catechus. Hey, soundtrack hidden. Alright, I'm about to hold up on that one. That one looks cool. But Way Forward is they are really popping. I feel like I have heard that this was coming at some point. Was it coming to modern consoles? It was so cool. Standard Game Boy Color, Advanced Game Boy Advance. Ooh, cool! That's dope. Actually, I included both. You definitely have to be for like Switch, PlayStation, Xbox kind of thing. Which, cool. I do like the Shantae series. Come say, okay, just PS4, PS5. But it's not on the Switch. I feel like that would have been like a no-brainer with this. .3D renderer shown, subject to change. Alright, how expensive is this gonna be?
Listen up, new guy. You might be the fancy pants BT specialist, but I'm still top dog around here. We got a report from HQ that Mr. Supervillain has a private zoo on the property where he might be keeping the payload. I'm going undercover as a zookeeper to see what I can find out. Pay attention, rookie. You might just learn something. Look what I just found in the belly of the beast. A trailer.
Yeah, it is Boy and Blob. I was like, that sounds familiar. So it's a weird game. I never got far in it. Maybe I'll get further. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, day one buy easily. I don't want to see anything else. If it's just all of their greatest shoot 'em ups. Oh, Haunted Castle. Wait, Thundercross. Okay. Life Force. Can't go wrong. It's a classic. Typhoon. I think that's is that version 19? Twin B. Love it. Oh god, please put. Oh god. They got Twin B. Dang, they don't have the sequel to Twin B. That's the one I really love. Okay, I gotta get this. That's a day one buy. Ooh. Is he gonna re-release it? Give me that physical.
These Sith, they seek the death.
Good thing I didn't buy this yet. I was about to buy it. It was on sale like 3 weeks ago.
Cannot hope to triumph against.
It's like, let me buy it. Nah, maybe not right now. Good thing I waited.
In the end, I fear it may not be enough.
You know not what path you walk, Jedi.
She is no Jedi. You felt it. She has lost herself.
In you, we saw a wound in the Force.
In you, we saw the end of the Force.
And now, they shall see what you have become.
Knights of the Old Republic 2. Restored content DLC? Okay. I like that. You've played Stardew Valley. Now play this. Now, I haven't even played Stardew Valley yet either. I'm the one guy who has not played Stardew Valley. My favorite video game thing, when you hit somebody and numbers fly up from out of their head. So every video game should do that. I was so excited when Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart has that as a cheat code you can do. And it's like, it's the only way I can play the game, is you shoot and the numbers pop up. So if you start doing big damage and you start seeing those like into the thousands, it's just like, oh. All the endorphins hit right. Alright, let's give a little game. Probably won't get it, but it looks nice. The best shmup. Anyone can enjoy it. Dondanpachi. I've heard this name before. I've never played it though. Like, listen, put all the shmups on every system, especially on the Switch, like, because you can get that perfect screen mode for it, for portable mode. Even beginners can play. Not me. Give me black mode where it's all hard. This looks cool. I still need to pick up Ikaruga. Like I'm still lagging it on my shmups. Like the Switch has so many, and I'm missing out. Novice. I'm sure Novice is still hard too. They're like Novice. It's like, yeah, it's probably still difficult. What's more? Challenge at ZV. What is? I don't know what I just saw on screen. I'm not playing that mode. Proudly presents Criterion-styled video game experience. The FMV game event of a lifetime. Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot they legit were doing re-piped. Yeah, we the 4K version. 4K upscale. Who wants to play this game in 4K? Has been made. Definitive edition.
Inside this compound is
Oh,
the main security force.
I can't believe that they put that. They're putting that on a physical card.
Oh no! The terrorists are aliens!
They're in my brain! I'm losing control!
Oh man, aliens! This is so demoralizing. Wait, we're getting a call from HQ.
Agents, it's good to see you. I hope you're giving those bad guys hell. I'm here with some important messages from our sponsors at Pizza Hut and Limited Run Games. Pre-orders for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge will open. And every copy sold through Limited Run Games and major US retailers will include a free Pizza Hut personal pan pizza. And not only that, but they'll have a VHS-style classic edition that includes the game and a steelbook, and a fully loaded Ultimate Collector's Edition that includes an actual, exclusive Shredder action figure from Playmates.
Oh,
and
shit.
a strategy guide and miniature arcade replica.
Oh, no, I gotta get that. Alright, it's time. This game looks incredible. I'm ready for this. That and that Shredder collection, like the Cowabunga collection, like, listen, Turtles fans are eating good this year. A new beat 'em up Turtles game in over, like, what, almost, shoot, I don't even know the last time there was a beat 'em up one. Like, what, Turtles in Time? And we're getting all, like, the mainline ones on, like, every platform? Like, I'm there. This easily physical release. I'm about to get that crazy one they're talking about.
Pizza Hut personal pan pizza to restore your health and power you up. Cowabunga, dudes.
Oh, good. The Pizza Hut transmitter is working. I feel refreshed. Let's kick some alien ass.
They're not showing the true pain of playing one of these games with a controller. You can't aim for shit.
Let's pop these in, see what they're all about.
Dr. Heck. Okay. She got the Master Sword? That sword looked familiar. Listen, all these games that are now going for the like Game Boy Color Zelda game style. Listen, I am all there for it, and I want to play them. It's like the new Yacht Club game. I forgot the name of it. Like that looked good. All right, I'm about to keep my eye on this. Let's check out the first one too. See if that's like similar in style. That looks pretty cool. Like those pots are like straight up out of like Oracle of Seasons and Ages. Updated for modern consoles. This looks like something I would have rented back in the day and then never finished because I rented it for a weekend. Would have been like, that game was cool. I should play it one of these days and then never get back to it. Enclave HD. I feel like I remember Enclave. I think there was like a 360 game.
Ziggurat Interactive presents.
Oh, I just saw this game. There was Re-Res did a video on it. Does this need a physical release?
Limited run games. Starring Timothy Bottoms. Jack is back.
It's been a while.
It's like they did that 4K upscaling, but it looks weird. And this game has some of those things where it's like you make one wrong choice and you have to restart the whole game. Sounds like garbage, honestly.
American Hero.
Prize Fighter? Are they... I think this is Prize Fighter. That one FMV game from the Sega CD? Maybe? Or it's something else. But it's like the black and white and just the boxing thing's really showing it off as Prize Fighter.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Michael Buffer. Second I see gameplay, I'll know for sure. Yeah, this prize fighter. Okay, that one I might actually have to get. Oh god, I knew Twitch chat would ruin this. They're doing Morbius memes. Alright, Night Trap. But I believe this already got a physical release. Did it? Maybe not. Wait. If what the chat is... Oh snap, I think it is that game. Snap, someone at my door. Dang it, I gotta go. It is D. Dang, that's sick. This game is like really hard to get copies of. So listen, now there's an easier way for some people to get it. All right, cool. Back in Smups, baby. I gotta go get a package. Okay, I'm back. Still looks cool. Yeah, it's cool. It's, going back to that last one, it is cool that D is... It is cool that D is... Could be released. I've seen like some footage of that game. It seems... it seems okay. It's like, you know what? Give it a try. But yeah, it's like, shoot. Let me get eBay out real quick on my phone, which isn't the best site to check for game price. I always use VG Price Checker. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck this. The people who are behind this re-release are scummy, and they like sent a cease and desist for someone who uploaded a prototype. So like, do not buy this game. This is the one time I will say, listen, go find an old copy or emulate it. Do not give this developer any money. They're scumbags. But yeah, like looking on right now, like a PS1 copy in the long box of D is $130. disc only 50. So, yeah. But yeah, this company's whack. But they were really scummy, like when they first revealed this and other game. And I forgot what other game they sold on Steam, but people looked at the files and like realized, oh, all they did was just upload a ROM. It's like straight up a PS1 ISO. So yeah, don't get that. Wait. Oh shit. Look, fucking love Tetris Effect. It's one of the best puzzle games. Next to Column, it might be the best version of Tetris. That soundtrack's incredible. It in VR is next level. That's the way that we want to, total like the way that. Listen, go play Tetris Effect. It's the only Tetris game that can bring you to tears. I want to play this game again. So I guess they're releasing the expansion version physically. Yup. All right. I'm buying it on Switch. And I'm probably gonna buy it on PS4 too. Oh, I like the art style of this game. It's got that like Mega Man Legends style, like PS1 shading. Wait, that was cool. Well, I might not get it on PS4, but definitely on Switch. I do want that game on my shelf. Yeah, I like this. This reminds me of like an old PS1 platformer. Like a Klonoa type styled game. Toomba. This is a game that's already out. Summer 2022, also coming digitally to Steam, Epic, GOG, and Xbox. Alright. Death Wish Enforcers. Chuck. Do you want to play as Charles Bronson or do you want to play as Clint Eastwood? Alright, if that's got online multiplayer, I might have to get some buddies to get that.
Just beyond that door is the final boss. Ha! Wait till he gets a load of us.
Good work on that bed trap, Agent.
I guess that's why they call you the BT specialist.
Agent, I just checked the biostats of this next room. This whole place is pressure sensitive. That means if more than one person goes in there, this whole complex will explode.
Looks like that means you're going in solo, Agent. Don't worry. Just remember your training, and you'll make it out alive. or we'll try again with the next guy. Good luck!
So you're the agent I've heard so much about. I hear you're a pretty crack shot.
Yeah, I thought Johnny was a skeleton. I guess he's alive again.
Nice shooting, Agent. The only group of guys he'll be leading from now on is the funeral procession.
Looks like mission accomplished. Great job, Agent. Good night. Oh, wait. There's one more thing. Look what he had on him. A little trailer. Here. Why don't you take this one home to your kids?
Switch.
Against all the evil that hell can conjure, we will send unto them only you.
Wait.
Take it. It will give you strength.
Oh, this Doom Eternal. Like, I forgot this wasn't on the Switch. Like they didn't do a physical of it. Damn, Bethesda was cheap. They're like, we're not gonna do that. We'll let limited run games do it. You guys are with Xbox now. We don't have the money to put it on the Switch.
They will fear you.
Another game I have not played. I need to jump on that. Probably not the Switch version, but I'm gonna jump on it.
Yeah.
Alright, now it's rerunning. Alright, that was good. That was... Actually, I can really like this part's just music. That was good. That was a cool little presentation. Definitely Mega 64 stuff. Good across this and the skits. That stuff was funny. In terms of the reveal, there's some good stuff in here. There's a lot of cool stuff. Some things that I need to definitely keep my eye on when for limited run games. Like, I know for sure that 3DS game they showed, I want to get that. Tetris Effect, I'm getting on the Switch to get a physical release of that. D, never played it before. I do want to get that physical because I'm not spending $150, and that game's always been hard to get. Even though it sucks because the PS1 version is in like the big box and it looks sick. But I want to get that. And there are a few other things like they showed that I need to actually like hold and keep because like they looked pretty dope. Like there's like that Blossom Girl 2, that looked nice. That frog gun looked sick. So there's a few different things that across this thing that are on my watch list. One thing I do like with the limited run games, at least the events they've done, is that you get the weird games where it's like, all right, yeah, we're putting Plumbers Don't Wear Ties in a physical box. You can play it on the PS5. But then it's like, all right, well, you got Doom Eternal on the Switch. And you get a collection of indie games getting physical releases, which is like, all right, that's all, I'm there for that. Or just showing off, hey, here's a shmup that's coming. So, yeah, cool stuff all around. It was a nice event. I wish they did show Scrunt. They didn't, unfortunately. It was a Scruntless event. Maybe next year, you know, maybe Nintendo Switch, whenever they do their Nintendo Direct, they got Scrunt. They got some other stuff. But yeah, good job, Limited Run Games. It was a fun showing. Keep Mega 64 doing these. They're very well produced on their end. Fun event to watch. Wasn't any fat. A lot of good announcements. Even there was stuff I wasn't too like interested in. It was still a nice watch. So yeah, I'm gonna end it off here. Looks like this not E3 month will be continuing on and on because more stuff seems to be coming. So I'll see you next time. I don't have my screen up. Yeah, see you next time. Peace.